What are you excited about?
You can hear me though, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear this? Can't hear that either.
Mm-mm.
It's another no music day then. I don't know. It's
All right, here I go. You gotta do the Tonyo.
oh my god. And you know what it is? I know.
Time for the percolator. Time for the percolator. Come on, man. You got to do the Tonyo now. Come on. Nah, I can't even hear you. God dog. I can hear you, man. I can't. I can't hear you. If you say anything, I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
And one. You can hear me now, right?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I can hear you though. Ain't this some bull?
You can't
Hold
hear
on.
me? We need a producer.
Say something.
We need a producer.
Can you hear that?
Nope.
No. But you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
That's about to jump. I'm ready to throw this.
Come on, man. What you doing, man? I can't hear you.
1, 2,
I can hear you
nothing.
now.
Can you hear me now?
I can now. Hey,
Okay.
man, you just need to
Hold
leave
on.
it alone, man. Let's go and do the show, man. God, dog. You ready?
That should be it. I don't understand.
It don't matter. We don't need the music. Let's go. We don't need no music. We don't need no music. Look at him. There you go. You still messing with stuff. I can't hear you. What up, Cantrell? Hey, man, you on mute. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. Don't do nothing else.
Okay, but I can't hear you.
You can't hear me now?
Hold on.
Oh, my God.
I can't hear you. Like,
Can you hear me now?
You just can you talk a little bit? But I can.
A, B, C. Easy as 1, 2, 3.
I'm trying to get. I don't know what's going on. I really don't know. Can you say something?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Nothing's working. This is getting on my nerves. I don't know what to do. Hold on. Ray.
What?
You can hear me.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Let's leave it right there. Leave it right there.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, hear what?
Serious?
Stop trying to play music. Don't do nothing else.
You can't hear no music, man.
No, I can't.
Okay.
Hey,
All
can
right,
y'all
let's
hear
go.
music? Can anybody out there hear music?
Can nobody hear music? Josh, you shut up.
Thank you, Josh.
Josh, you shut up. It's not my fault. Anyway, come on with the intro.
Welcome
Do the
to
intro.
the R&R show. I'm Ray.
There you go. I'm Rodney and not a...
And definitely not a producer.
Right.
We'd like to thank y'all for tuning in to the R&R show. Thank y'all for watching, sharing, subscribing on YouTube, MeToo, Twitter, Tatter, all that latter. If y'all know somebody who ain't doing this, make sure you tell you. Thank y'all. You know somebody who ain't doing the same, make sure you tell your mom and them, who else?
Tell their daddy if he's still around.
Turn around, let them see your shirt. Turn around, let them see the back of your shirt, man.
I gotta.
Yeah, I'm in a tight spot too. Everybody's calling me right now.
Hey man, tell the folk we're calling you.
I can't tell that to mama.
Hey, Robert, you might have to be that dude, man. If you got a good computer, we can jump in and you can be that dude. Serious, no joke. You can be the technician behind everything. Cause I know you got the money and the equipment. Cause you halfway rich over there the way you be throwing money around. So look, man. Hey. You know what week it is, right?
Yeah, the week that we need to leave the music alone and get a producer.
Can you hear that?
Will you stop it? No, I can't hear.
Okay.
Stop trying stuff before you mute me again. Quit.
Hey, we here, man. Look, it's Super Week. We got D. Greg in here. We got Josh in here. We got Robert Brown III in here. Michael Cantrell in here.
Everybody
What's going on? What's going on? Hit the share button, share it. Okay, I'm gonna quit dry snitching as long as you get the equipment and do the show. Look, it's Super Bowl week. We're gonna hit y'all with 3 topics, categories, whatever you want to call them, and then we're gonna jump off here. We just want to jump off because we ain't been on in a minute. And Josh, quit laughing. And first thing we're gonna hit is that balloon that flew all the way from Canada to the East Coast, and then nobody do nothing about it until it got on.
That's what the problem is.
I'm telling you,
that's what it is. Balloon. The balloon messed up your production work over there.
Because you know all these networks and stuff just crashed a few minutes ago, right?
No, I don't know that.
Josh, put it on there, Josh. Hook it up. Tell him what happened. Hey, mama. Put it on there, Josh. Tell him what happened so he can keep us up to date. CNN, Twitter, and some other stuff just shut down all at the same time. China done told us stop playing with them. Let them do what they want. That balloon flew over and messed up everything. As long as it didn't fly over the Super Bowl, we were straight. Check it out.
Yeah, they would have shot that thing down before it even reached halfway across America.
What you saying?
But that's the
what you saying? Told you a lot of stuff went out. I think that's what's going on. That's what I'm blaming on anyway. Hey, Super Bowl week. What? Oh, Ray don't froze. Okay. What's your biggest? It
looked like you had them froze.
Story? Man, we both froze. What's your biggest story going into the Super Bowl?
What up, Chant? What you know? What them keys about that? Oh, about the crime, oh, my bad. Oh, what is my biggest story going into the Super Bowl?
Yes. What is your biggest story going to the Super Bowl?
My biggest story going into the Super Bowl, actually, it's actually my this coming up Sunday at church, my Black History fact. The first time in Super Bowl history, 2 black quarterbacks are going, 2 starting black quarterbacks going head to head. Pat lay hell, he'll be all right.
You got it.
Patrick Mahomes with a half a good leg is better than 28 quarterbacks in the league with 2 good legs. So that is not a story. You
about right. Mine, one of my biggest, I mean, you ran with that one. I'm not, because to me, this is one of the most balanced Super Bowls that we'll ever see. And the thing that we're anticipating anyway. One of the biggest things is
Jalen Hurts' shoulder. I think Jalen Hurts is, I believe he's healed.
I believe he's 100.
I believe he's fine.
My biggest thing is that it's 9 Mississippi natives in the Super Bowl.
11.
We tied. It's 11 now? I thought it was 9.
No, it was 11.
It was 11. Well, that makes us the number one state in the country with Super Bowl attendees this year, Super Bowl players. Hey, man, that's a big thing, too, because Starkville is going crazy because they have A.J. Brown and Willie Gay. And they having pep rallies and parties and everything this whole weekend. So that's a big shout out. Both of them come out of Starkville. And they went and they
down the road from me, we got what's his name? From Houston. Come on, for the Chiefs. The lineman. Defensive lineman. Can I call his name?
Chris Jones.
Chris Jones.
Yeah.
Chris Jones.
Yeah.
Got Chris Jones in my backyard.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, got a quick story for y'all. True story about Chris Jones before we get over to the show. So when Chris Jones made the big and got his first big check, he was depositing money in his grandmother's banking account, and she wasn't aware of it, and they cut off her Social Security because she had so much money in her bank account.
Yep.
And she found out what was going on, and she called him, and she went slap off. And told him, you get that money out of my account right now. Don't you put another dime in it because you cut my Social Security off. Yeah. And he told her, Grandma, you don't need Social Security no more. I'm that dude. I got you. I don't care. You stop it. You stop it right now. You get this money out of my account.
I want my stimulus.
She was dead serious. And guess what? He stopped. He don't put no money in her account no more. Social Security is back on the road.
That's crazy because that will cut off. People don't know that.
Yep.
People do not know that. Yep. Fletcher Cox played that state.
Yeah,
it's a lot, man. It's a lot, man. That's what's up.
I know you're too young to remember. But he played that state, Chan. And Fletcher Cox is from what's that city? Well, what's that town? Little town. Oh, I can't think of the name of it right now. But yeah, man, that's a pretty good storyline. How do you think this game is gonna go?
He's from Yazoo City.
Yazoo City, there you go, Yazoo City.
Man, I am expecting for somebody to break. It's going to be one or two crucial mistakes that's going to win this game because Philadelphia's defense is not talked about enough. And they are basically, quietly, they've been running right there with the San Francisco defense. But, seriously, like they led the league in sacks. That's not easy to do.
70 sacks in a season.
That's not easy to do. They got dudes with 10 plus sacks. They got multiple dudes with 10 plus sacks on their line.
They like all four of them.
Yeah, and that is not easy to do. I don't care what.
And Fletcher Cox, he got like 7.
Right. So that is going to be the biggest thing. Can that defense keep Mahomes in check long enough, hold him in check long enough for the offense to stay on the field and win that game? That's going to be the biggest thing in my mind. Like I want to see if that defense can hold Patrick Mahomes in check and possibly push him all the way to the end to win that game because the Chiefs are going to have to come with it offensively to win this game. Defense, I believe that they can kind of figure out or scheme enough just to hold the Eagles to the point to where they're not killing them to keep them in the game. But at the end, that Philly defense is going to be the win or loss in this game.
Okay, well, I'm going to take it to the other side of the ball. I'm going to go to Philadelphia's offense versus Kansas City's defense. And I really feel like the key to this game is what it's always been for Philadelphia, and that's them running the ball. We all know that Kansas City in the past have had a hard time stopping the running game. And the Philadelphia Eagles has arguably the number one rushing offense in the league. I mean, they run the ball. That's their identity. What's up? What you laughing at?
Who's chicken? I thought I read that wrong. I thought it said who's chicken Kelsey, but it's
I thought the same thing when I saw.
Okay, then
I thought the same thing. But Who's Chicken Kelsey? Nobody's Chicken Kelsey because Kelsey run his own routes. He out there freelancing.
They play together. They got a mental thing going on. They can kind of look at each other and say, "Hey, you see what I see, and you do what you need to do."
A lot of the routes that Kelsey's running, I mean, but we'll find out.
It's scary. It really is scary.
Andy Reid cooks up against.
That's me right there, Robert. That's me right there. That's what I want to see because that dude, him and Bieniemy. They some geniuses, man. They some geniuses. Do you think this dude would have got this many yards without the cheetah? I don't care what nobody say. The dude is a game changer. Okay. Do you think Pat Mahomes would have at the beginning of the season when Cheetah was gone, when Cheetah left? Did you think that he would be in this situation with his passing game?
Yes, I did.
Exactly the same?
I did. Because I felt like, but if you go back to the beginning of the season when we talked about this, I said that Patrick Mahomes will be more dangerous because he's going to utilize more weapons. Now, everybody kept talking about Cheetah is going to hurt them. Cheetah. Cheetah wasn't the number one guy. Yes, he was a big time receiver, explosive receiver and everything. But Kelsey is that dude. Kelsey is the X factor on that offense, not Cheetah.
He will kill you. He will kill you if you let him get loose. I feel like
that Patrick Mahomes is doing what Patrick Mahomes is supposed to do, and that's spreading the ball around, and that's what makes him more dangerous.
Yeah. Now you got a point because this dude beat who they play in the they beat Cincinnati, where we know the penalty at the end, but they still had basically rookie receivers, and they still showed out against Cincinnati. So. Let's see what D said. This season was supposed to expect. Yeah, it did backfire. I ain't gonna say that,
but that's what a lot of the professional analysts were saying.
They wanted to see what was gonna happen when he didn't have that weapon on the field.
They were writing his narrative.
And as much as I hate to
me that they don't know what they're talking about. They need
as much as I hate to say it,
show and take notes.
As much as I hate to say it, Juju made a difference in his offense too. He's a possession receiver. As much as I hate to say it, he is that factor that's he's knowledgeable. He's seasoned.
I don't think so.
I think he brings a little bit to the table for the squad that he's working with. I think he brings a little bit more knowledge-wise to the table for them dudes he's working with because they had a lot of young cats in there, man. Outside of him, and what's the other dude? I cannot remember his name. One of the receivers. He's a veteran.
I know who you're talking about. Oh, you know what? Give me a
second. Nicole Hartman. Is that him?
No.
No. Who am I talking about? You know who I'm talking about?
I know who you're talking about, but I'll tell you in just a second.
That dude is bringing something to that squad that they don't have anywhere else. And with him being, I mean, he's not looking crazy like he was when he was in Scantling. That's who it is. MVS. Scantling. Them two dudes, they bring in possessions to that team because you look at Juju Smith-Schuster now versus what he was supposed to try to be in Pittsburgh. They tried to make him too much in Pittsburgh. When he got there, he realized
they were trying to make him a number one, but he was never truly a number one.
He never was a true number one.
He's not a number one in Kansas City.
He's not. But the times he catch the ball and make plays is big. It's big. He making third down catches. He making possession receptions. It's all big plays, enough to keep the chains moving, enough to keep them in the game. I like what he's doing. And like I hate to say it, I just, because I'm not really a Juju fan, but he is playing good ball.
But he started off slow, but he did pick it up. He is playing pretty decent ball. But
Andy Reid has that advantage.
But I really feel like that I really feel like he don't have to. I think it's more Patrick Mahomes than it is anything. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It is. It's gonna be. That's what it's gonna end up being. Because if he gets loose on that defense, then he did. But when he gets the ball and he actually catches the ball, he's explosive, and that makes a difference. This one, that right there, is what's gonna keep the Chiefs. To keep the Philadelphia in the game. That right there is what. Yes, sir.
Tony, answer this for me. I feel like that Philadelphia secondary is suspect also. What do you think?
You know what? I would say
I feel like the secondary of Philadelphia is the weak point of the defense. Some people like to think the linebackers, but I really think it's the secondary.
I would have to agree with you, but when you got that defensive front like you do, you don't get a chance to test them. You don't get a chance to see them really in action. And then when you do, it's because they got the quarterback running crazy. So they got to do something, they mess up. They're going to throw an interception. They're going to throw a crazy pass. They're going to have to haste, throw a bad pass or make a quick decision that's not going to be favorable. Knockdown, overthrown, and it makes the secondary look like they're doing their job. Mm-hmm. So we don't really know because of that defensive front. The defensive front it's just like okay, to be honest, just not comparing the two, but putting the two on the same, just so you see what I'm saying. It's just like Dallas' defensive front. When they own, their secondary look good, but when they off, that secondary getting toasted. They getting taken advantage of.
But that's pretty much any defense when you got a front four like that right there. Take San Francisco for instance. Their secondary, they were all injured except for Ward playing the safety position, but the corners were injured. The starting corners I'm talking about, but our secondary was pretty much, I ain't gonna say trash, but they were, I'm gonna say average or a little below average. But that front four and linebackers really made that defense look good in the passing game, simply because they didn't get a quarterback time. So I kind of see what you're saying. The defensive line and the linebackers do make the difference when they're putting pressure on the quarterback, because Diggs is trash, champ. He's trash.
Hey, we're gonna get into that next week, because we're gonna hit some people that's gonna hit the market the next time we get on here, and it's gonna be some hard decisions that's gonna have to be made. So y'all remember that. So I mean, I'm gonna just go and put it out there and ask you, so we can jump on to the next one. Real quick. I want to put this to rest real quick. All these people,
yes,
you know how,
yes, they will.
You know how, they will turn it over, but they're explosive enough to try to get it back. But that's why the defense is going to be that thing.
That's one thing that Philadelphia Eagles do not do. They don't turn the ball over.
Oh,
and I think them running the ball have a lot to do with it. What up?
This is what it was. I want you to go and shut this down real quick so we can jump on to the next thing.
Yes.
That's what it was. That's what it was. Come on.
Chanton, I want you to tell me, how is San Francisco is getting old? I saw you make that comment under my post back here a couple of weeks ago, and that babbled me, dude. How? Explain to me, how is San Francisco getting old? I don't get it. I cannot think of an old person over the age of what? 26, 27? That's a vital part offensively and defensively.
Nobody.
So how are they getting old? Who's old? You threw me on that. Who's getting old? Please explain yourself. You know what? Better yet, send that man the link so he can get on the show. I want to hear him say this. I want to listen to his fingers.
We can address that. We're gonna give him time to get it together, because we up against it today.
Yeah, we up against it.
We up against it today. But you keep that energy, Chan. Please don't respond now. Please. Hold on to that till the next show. Now, this real quick too. I've been here.
No. Hold up now. He just answered. Just because you're not staying healthy, that has nothing to do with your age. Your age is a number. Only person I can think of, he ain't slowing down at all. He is arguably the pound for pound the best player in the NFL. So what are you talking about?
And then this dude said,
"Oh my God, let's move on. Hey, you know what I want you to do, Chanton? I want you to do your homework. Do your homework and drop those ages of those people you're talking about. Everybody except for Trent Rich. Trent.
Oh Lord.
Everybody that you think is old, I want you to Google it. I want you to Google it, and I want you to drop their age right beside their name. Go right.
Okay, look, man. Now Okay. Anyway,
Lord,
man, look, I'm just. This is what I was going to ask you.
What that got to do with his age? I don't care if he ain't even played a full season yet. There's a, you know what? 85% or more of the league, of the people in the league, have not played a full season. Not those who actually play. So what are you talking about?
And he didn't. And this is the thing, Chan. He didn't play a full season, and they made it to the NFC Championship. So what difference do it make?
Back to back. What are you talking about?
No.
You know what?
Zeke got socked. Man, we can't do this. We can't do this. We can't do this. Look, this is the question.
You're screwing this show up tonight, Trent. You're screwing this show up.
You messing up, man. This is D. Greg. Put some knowledge on him. So now look, check this out. You know how Alabama fans are like Cowboys fans. They get delusional. They get crazy. They like Laker fans when they got LeBron. They get real stupid.
I'm so glad you're bringing this up. Tony, I want you to listen to this. And I want you to tell me what you heard.
Why is it that all of a sudden, all these Alabama fans that talk bad about Jalen, put him on the bench, he shouldn't be playing. Why is he starting? You got Tua and you got this. And then when he left, good riddance. We hope you go over there and you want to go play with him and fail, not get the championship, go over there and play. Now he in the league and he in the Super Bowl. All the Bama fans are, that's a Bama product. He's doing this for us. He's doing that. He's making Bama look good. What happened? How did this change? All of a sudden, we got Tua and we got him in the league. But when Tua was crap, you heard nothing from Alabama fans. Not a word.
Not a word.
He's not good enough to be in the NFL. And now,
what get me is that I'm hearing a lot of Alabama fans who are taking credit for his success. He wasn't even a great passer when he was at Alabama.
No,
he wasn't. He didn't become he worked on his craft, and he didn't become a prolific passer until he became teamed up with what's your boy CeeDee Lamb at Oklahoma. That's when he became a passer. Oh, if you want to talk about, if you want to brag about something that you did to help Jalen Hurts to take some kind of credit for his success, say we did a good thing by cutting him. Because when you cut him, that's when he started becoming successive.
You let a sure thing walk.
That's the thing you can take credit in.
You let a sure thing walk when you had
not cutting him, but benching him actually.
You benched him, and then you let him walk. So man, Alabama. That really annoyed. The only
thing I give them credit for is benching him.
That really annoyed me.
Become successful.
That really annoyed me. So what up, Flippo? What up, Flippo?
What up, Jonathan? What's going on, bro? I got breaking news.
There it is. How about that segue, Ray? Look at that. Flippo with the news right on time. The Lakers are finalizing the deal to land D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, Jared Vanderbilt in a trading Cooley, Mike Conley, and picks to the Timberwolves and Russell Westbrook and a protected pick to the Jazz. That is gonna be crazy because it shakes the Lakers back up and gives them some more depth and some more scoring besides the turnover machine of Russell Westbrook.
but you know what? I'm not faulting him because he never fit into the system. He never fit into the system.
He never fit. I mean, I ain't faulting him. He's still a good player. It's just that he can't play in that system. And the way, if you saw into that game last night when LeBron broke the record, Lord have mercy.
Russell Westbrook looked like the old Russell Westbrook. He took over the fourth quarter. And
then he had a whole bunch of turnovers in the fourth quarter too. Yeah.
You know what? He was the reason.
Now, I'm gonna tell you why they lost.
Anthony Davis.
No, they lost because
he only had 14 points.
They only had 14 points on 9 shots, but the reason they lost is because they kept feeding LeBron. Get the ball, LeBron. Let him get this record. If they had played their game, they wouldn't have lost their game. Ain't no way in the world Anthony Davis is supposed to take 9 shots in a game.
Good segue, by the way.
Ain't no way in the world that's supposed to happen. He is supposed to be as dominant and touch the ball more than or as much as LeBron in these situations. And they never gave him the ball enough to be a factor in the game. So when you trying to get this and break this record and you got all this fanfare and all this, the whole time it's on LeBron. I wish they had been away and played somewhere else and that record had to happen because it took away from how you play the game. I had no problem with it. Congratulations on the Lakers on the accomplishment. It is a big accomplishment. Put your name out there. Great job. I just hate the way they did it for the basketball game and the way they stopped everything last night for this accomplishment.
I'm gonna tell you like this right here. I'm gonna tell you like this. They did the same thing with Kobe Bryant his final game, but they won the game.
Right.
Kobe Bryant had 60 points the last game because they kept feeding the ball and they were literally telling them shoot. He'll pass it to somebody else. They give it right back to him and say, "Man, this is your night. Shoot." But they won the game.
Now I can give you a difference. I give you a big difference. That game didn't matter for nothing.
No.
Last night game.
It probably didn't.
It
probably did.
It was his last game of the season. It didn't. This game carries weight. It puts them a game and a half.
Listen. Even though that game, I understand what you're saying. I'm gonna tell you the difference between Kobe and LeBron. You know what? That's unfair to LeBron. I'm gonna tell you about Kobe. Kobe didn't care about scoring those 60 points. He didn't care about shooting every shot that they handed him. Kobe wanted to win that game. That's how Kobe is built. Kobe cared more about winning that game than scoring 60 points on his final game. This game last night was more about LeBron breaking this record than them winning the game, of which they need. They needed to win this game.
I can go with that. That's kind of the point that I'm kind of get to at the end. Is basically that they need this game because they dropped from a 1.5 game behind Oklahoma to 13th. They had 13 already. Top 12 get to play in and all this crap. You lose this game, you drop the 2.5 games back. You win this game, you're a half game back, and you can make it up easily. But you lose this game, now you looking like trash, and you got to make these kind of trades to get stuff going.
Okay, but that you said that about the trade. I want you to address these last 3 comments, starting with Tony. This makes them what in the West? Tony, I'm gonna be honest with you. Me, honestly, I don't think it makes them any better. I don't. I really don't.
You know what? I actually think it makes them better, but at the same time, I don't see too much changing in the standings or where they at.
Is it the Russell Westbrook deal that you think doesn't make them any better? Is that why it doesn't make them any better? Because Russell Westbrook didn't become productive until he started coming off the bench. That's when Russell he played well off the bench.
Yeah,
that's where he was most productive off the bench.
I see that, but we both made the point that he doesn't fit well in the system. So if you got to change up some stuff at crucial points in the game, and he still doesn't fit well in the system, it's still gonna hurt him. If D'Angelo Russell comes in and he fits well in the system, he gets it and he's going, it makes a big difference. That's what I'm seeing. Now, will it make a big difference in them going up the ladder to get to where they got to go? No, because they still, right now, in my mind, a 10, 11, or 12 seed anyway. So they still going to be a 10, 11, 12 seed anyway. They just got to get out of 13. So I don't see too much changing.
Where are they sitting right now?
13. Exactly.
They'll make the play in.
That's what I'm saying. That's 12. So I'm not looking at a whole lot. They still got to do better than what they're doing. And unless they come in and make a change, make some real changes after that, because next year is when this trade actually makes more sense. That's why I see it. Now, Chan, I can't believe they stopped the game. I can, Chan.
I can.
I hate it. I disagree with them stopping the game, where they stopped the game, and how they stopped the game. But there was a lot of options they could have taken to address that fact that he did win that. They could have said, hey, man, we're going to do a quick wave to the crowd. You do your thing. Say, hey, get the ball, shake Kareem's hand, and take it off. And then we'll come back and we'll acknowledge this more in between quarters when the players are actually resting and it doesn't affect the flow of the game. That makes more sense to me.
I agree.
That makes more sense to me. This one. I mean, longevity. Kareem played 20 years too.
Yeah, Kareem played 20 years, but not 20 plus.
No, not 20 plus. But
today, okay. How long do you see LeBron playing then?
I give him honestly. Well, that's the thing. How long is he gonna play and be at this level?
That remains to be seen because we were looking for a drop off, but we haven't seen it yet.
We haven't seen it. This dude's still averaging 30 points a game.
Exactly, at the age of 38.
At the age of 38. If he said he wants to play until his son is in the league, which but
his style of play right now contributes to his longevity. And me and Tony had this conversation. My bad. A lot of folks don't know who I'm talking about when I say Tony. I'm talking about Anthony Douglas
from Columbus, Mississippi.
We had this conversation earlier today where I was telling him that LeBron invests so much into his health. He's invested so much into his body to put him at this point to where he can perform at this peak, at this stage in his life, at this age. I mean, he invests in this, and so I can see LeBron. I can actually see LeBron going off this season. What I've been watching this year, I can see LeBron playing at this level at least 2 more years.
I was gonna say 2 to 3, because it's crazy because he knows how to take advantage of this game.
What's up, Gina? Hit that share button, girl.
You ain't got to go out and be all physical and do everything. You can still play old man basketball and get 30. Mm-hmm. That's what he's right now, too.
And this is another thing. Going back to what Tony said about his style of play, we know that LeBron played a lot above the rim. In his early years and things of that nature. And the only time you see him play above the rim now, is fast breaks and things of that nature. Yep. He transformed his game. He's a better 3-point shooter. He got a better J, just like Michael Jordan had to do. When Michael Jordan came into the league, he was dunking on everybody. But as he got older, and when the Michael Jordan rules started to come, when the Pistons was beating him up and everybody was beating him up, he had to develop a J. He had to develop a jump shot.
Now this come along now where you can't beat folks up. So it just helps him out. The only thing gonna hurt him is him. The only thing gonna hurt him is him. Now, this the other thing too. This is one of the things that I'm glad you said that, Tony, from Columbus, Mississippi. He had to play all the minutes because if he didn't, they wouldn't. All the teams he on wouldn't be winning. I mean, he's just that crucial. I'm just to be as honest as you want and go out there as far as you want. Say what you want to say. He had to play all those minutes because Tristan Thompson, you gonna leave him out there? You gonna leave Delva Dope out there by himself? What you gonna do? You gonna leave this LEGGO roster out there by themselves? This one, the one before that? No, you're not.
And
so you got to play.
But you know what though, Rodney? Tony. Not only that, LeBron James is built for it. He's built for durability.
Right.
He's built for it. He's trained for it. So why not?
Right. Now this is the one right here that we answered it. I think he would want to play because he said it. He wants to play with his son. He wants to get to the point that he play with his son in the league.
I can actually see that happening too.
Yeah, you kind of can. I mean, he can stretch it out. I think I do see him more in his role toward the end, going into actually being a player coach, an active player coach, where people have tried to do that in the past and be a coach and a player at the same time. Not play as many, but play enough. You know what I'm saying? So I do think that's a possibility. That's because his mind is greater than a whole bunch of people realize too. A lot of people don't pay him no mind for that, but
of course,
his basketball mind
his basketball IQ is out the roof.
Look who's watching. Hey, babe, what's going on? That's definitely his end game, is to play with his son. Thank you. Now, this right here gonna make sense too.
He went all out trying to break the record last night, and I bet he's gonna play tomorrow against the Bucks. Robert Brown, you are exactly right. the game he need to be playing.
Right. Exactly right. So look, let me see what else we got. Okay, let me see that. He still ain't my GOAT. Might be yours, but he ain't mine. He not my GOAT.
He's not my GOAT also.
He not my GOAT. Actually, that's another conversation for another day, because we ain't got all night to be talking about GOATs. Because hey, that's a good topic though. We can have some NFL GOATs, and then we can have some NBA GOATs, and then we have some real GOATs. Just depends. We might be able to do that. So that is a good topic, man. I appreciate that. So now we just talked about this trade with Russell and D'Angelo, Russell, and Russell Westbrook. You see that? They go together. Hey man, we can do it. Ain't no big thing. We can do it. Bring your stats and all that, because we're gonna be ready for it. So there was another trade that just popped up all of a sudden. Nobody knew about it. There was a request, and then everybody speculated, and was 100%. Some of these folks would have bet the farm on where he was gonna go. So when Kyrie jumped up and said, "I want out. I want to be traded," everybody was like, "Oh, Lakers finna get him. Lakers finna get him a bit. They finna turn this whole thing around. Lakers finna get him." And lo and behold, he went to Dallas. He was traded to Dallas. Biggest thing on that, a lot of people don't realize it. When he went to Dallas, everybody's like, "Oh my God, that's how they gonna do this?" It didn't matter. It didn't matter. It didn't matter what team he went to. Per the owner, he took joy as long as he didn't go to the Lakers. Hey, bro, I'm gonna trade you. I'm gonna give you what you want, but you ain't got no power in this trade. Nope. You would not be going to the Lakers. Could have gave the farm for him, and he was not finna let him go.
He was not gonna do it.
He was not finna go.
I really can't fault him.
I don't fault him either.
I mean, I can't.
I got power.
Why give you what you want and you want to get out?
When you gave me,
I can't blame Kyrie. Now, I'm be honest with you. Kyrie leaving. I mean, I'm looking over all the little shenanigans and all the publicity that folks gave, unnecessary publicity, may I add, that people gave him for the things that happened since he's been in Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't blame him for wanting to leave. I don't want to be anywhere where I'm not appreciated and I'm not wanted.
And the biggest thing he left.
Because, I don't even want to be at ABB right now.
They didn't want
to feel undervalued. But ain't nobody drafting, ain't nobody trading for me right now.
not for that contract. Nah. But see, that's the biggest thing. That was the biggest thing. That's the biggest reason he left. Hey man, look, we trying to do this thing. We trying to go. How about you go and give me this contract, extend me in the ballpark at least, and then we can go out here and we do what we got to do. You got KD. You got this contract with Simmons. You got what's the other dude that the coach's son? You know who I'm talking about?
Oh, Rivers.
You got Rivers.
Yeah,
you got a core.
You know what?
And then you don't want to give me my money to play.
I feel like I'm sorry, Rodney. I'm sorry. I hate to cut you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. But I saw Tony question, and I immediately, Larry Riley, you late.
Real late. Go back and start over. Catch up.
I do think that he did know. I really feel like that Kyrie and Durant do have a relationship they're strong enough to one let them know what's what. But okay, how come you haven't heard from Kevin yet?
Oh, because Kevin it's already been talked about.
It's already been talked about.
It ain't come out.
I tell you what, Kevin Durant, KD knew before everybody else.
I tell you he did, and I tell you one other thing. Kevin Durant made his intentions known this summer. Everybody seemed to forget that. This dude didn't want out just because of the coach, or because Kyrie wasn't gonna be there next year, or because Kyrie was a distraction. He can read the writing on the wall just like everybody else. When it's time to go, because we ain't doing what we said we were gonna do, or it ain't happening like we thought it was gonna happen, it's time to get on down. So it's time to get on down. It's time to get on down. Just like Ray said, there's plenty of places people don't want to be, but they can't get that contract like that.
Nope. There's a lot of places I want to go.
Hey, I heard that too, Robert, that the Clippers jumped in and upped that price so that the Lakers come back. Because Dallas's price wasn't that high. They didn't give up a whole lot. It didn't seem like a whole lot for Kyrie. But the thing is, whoever got him, they rent him because Kyrie's a free agent after this year. And now he get to pick and be courted by everybody who he want to be courted by. So how is it going to work? Are the Lakers going to get him? We don't know now with this trade. We got to see all the specifics. But I don't see them picking up these pieces and then just letting them go for Kyrie, or they may be able to do a sign and trade or something. But I don't see D'Angelo Russell being one of the pieces to say, I don't want to go nowhere. I'm back where I started at. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, that don't make sense. That don't make sense. So we'll see. Maybe the Lakers did this thinking they can't get Kyrie next year. Who knows?
I don't know, because how long does this contract or this deal, this trade last in Dallas with Kyrie? What is that, for 1 year?
To the end of the season? Yeah.
It's not promised that he's gonna stay there, because when he's an unrestricted free agent, he's bolting his way.
If they don't win the chip, he gone.
You can bank that.
He gone. So I mean, it is what it is. It's something that you hate to see happen, but you can understand it from both sides. That's the price you pay for playing in the league and doing that kind of and having that title.
And that's also the price also, Rodney, that's the price you pay for giving the players the keys to the car.
Yep. Because
everybody ain't gonna drive the car right.
No, they ain't. But they did it the right way. They got what they wanted when they wanted it, how they wanted it, and now it's come back to bite the league. That's why the NFL would never give up that much control. Never give up that much control. Them boys up there go crazy.
Why not?
Them good old boys go crazy.
Already.
Hey, I want to hit something on you real quick. Before we get out of here. You remember last year after the Super Bowl or after the All-Star game or something in the NFL, and Alvin Kamara, I'm gonna kill the man.
Oh snap! I forgot all about that.
I want his lawyer for whatever happened in my life.
Man, that dude with the Illuminati.
Only reason I thought about this is because Derek Carr's name came up to be able to talk to New Orleans, and it just popped up in my head. Hey man, they got Ray Lewis on that team. Let me see what Robert.
Stop it. He was not found guilty.
OJ wasn't either.
Guilty of what?
That little glove.
If it didn't fit,
must have quit. Hey man, Robert Brown, that's a good point, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't know about that one.
Nope.
I don't know about that one.
No. If it's not in the contract, I don't care. I can say anything.
Right.
Watch this. Want me to try it out? Hey, Rodney. Hey man, I'm about to mail you $15,000 check. Look for it in the mail.
I ain't worried
Saturday
about it.
morning.
I'm gonna tell you how if it ain't in the contract, what's gonna happen. Do you remember what's the dude that used to play with the Clippers? The big dude, DeAndre Jordan?
Yeah.
Talked to Mark Cuban. I'm gonna sign with y'all. They were knocking on the door, and he was down there covering up hides.
Yep.
And the next day he went out and signed with somebody else.
Yep. Verbal agreement don't mean nothing. It got to be.
Don't mean nothing. That's what got him in trouble in the first place. Verbal agreement. I mean, I'm sorry. Man, if you apologize, you go talk to him. Okay, whatever. And then man, get out of here. Anyway, man, look, we got to go. Great show. Appreciate all the input.
Oh yeah.
All the good people.
And me and Rodney did not plan to put these shirts on.
We didn't. It just happened. It was like Kelsey and Mahomes. It just like
on the same page.
And then blink, it was gone.
Yep.
So we're gonna try to get out of here again. Can you hear that?
Are you still doing this?
Ain't no music, man. We finna get out of here.
Are you still doing this?
I had to try it again, man. It ain't my fault. I'm gonna just turn everything off.
We are looking for producers. We can't pay you cash. but we can pay you in peanut butter and crackers.
Hey, and we can go eat sometime at Ray House. Look, y'all be good. He good, real good on that smoking he got from Rod Custom Bill.
Okay.
Look,
I'll put glass on. Go ahead.
Hey, see, you was late. This was
you were late. We talked about the.
Late.
Oh no, late. He's acting. He's acting about a Super Bowl show. Look at that.
No, I'm not. You was late. You would have known. This is the Super Bowl show.
Hey, look, DJ Quick, Tony. I'm gonna make sure that happens. I'm gonna make sure you get some DJ Quick the next show. I'm gonna make sure you get some DJ Quick.
Hey, look, we got a producer.
You like EBT?
You want an EBT card?
Yeah. You like EBT? I like EBT too.
I like egg, butter, and toast. We finna go. Y'all be good, man. What Tony y'all be saying?
Thank you for joining us. Tune in next time for the R&R show.
Hey man, y'all be good, and I promise you, if I had to play songs off my phone, we'll do that. Peace out. I'll let y'all.
Holla.
Boom, boom. Somebody pray for me. Boom, boom. Hey man, I'm favorite. Boom, boom. Yeah.